Hey everybody, welcome back. Hey, I got the previous video I showed where I busted the window out of my van. I've got the new window, and I'm gonna get that put in. You gotta, on mine anyways, and I'll show you after I get put in, but there's a little grommet you gotta put in it for the rear wiper. We'll get that put in. Get that in, and then which I had everything sitting out here. I don't know where it went. Take some. You can use window cleaner if you got it. I have. I've just got some 70% IPA that works fine. I already cleaned off on the van. I got to put the butyl on it still. But just wipe it down real good where all the, I call it butyl, I know it's called urethane, but and I already, like I said, I've already wiped the van down. So back when I used to do this before, scoot you back here. When I've done this in the past, we used butyl tape. Dang, just sucking today. We used butyl tape, and now they call it urethane. I'm just using the urethane window, the Transtar 4502. Get the tube. Popped here. There you go. And just a regular caulking gun. You can get this stuff at, I got this at O'Reilly's. You can get it at AutoZone, different places. But there's the window, or where the window was. And when you do this, you want to leave a little bit of the original urethane, butyl, whatever. I'm gonna call it butyl. I know they go by urethane. Just out of habit, I'm probably still gonna call it butyl. But the urethane, you leave a little bit there. Now, if you know, say it for sure in the comments. I've been told that you leave a little bit there, because taking it off, you're gonna rub through the paint, and then you got to rust proof it and all that. And I've been told that the new stuff adheres to this a little bit better. So if you do this for a living and you know, leave it in the comments. I don't, like I said, I don't do this for a living, and the last time I did this, it came in a roll with wax paper around it, and it was just a 1/4 inch wide strip of like caulking, but it was this stuff, and you just ran it around the window. So I ran it around the frame and then stuck the window on it. So, and I got 2 tubes of it, which I don't know exactly how much I'll need. The sheet that came with this said make about a 1/4 inch bead. All the way around, obviously. And I'm gonna put a little extra on the corner there. I hope it's not one of the ones where I use, you know, all this tube and then like 3 pumps out of the new tube. I hate to open up a whole nother tube just for a little bit. Like I said, if you do this for a living, Don't scream at me too bad. This is the first time I've ever done a caulking one. I'm going off of what I've read on the instruction sheet that came with this stuff. Not wanting to caulk out very good. There we go. Probably super riveting for you guys. Looks like one tube will do it. Okay, let's find spots that it didn't fill in good. A little extra on the corner up here. All this will be covered with trim anyway, so a little extra up there. Right here. There we go. There. Oh, one spot right there. Like I said, it doesn't have to be extremely pretty. It's all going to be covered anyway. But it's a 2013 van, so. Yeah, you want to take care of it, but it's not, you know, life and death. I did this wire up here for the third brake light. I did have to tape it back though, because it kept flopping down in front of where I was going to be doing the window. So, let's see if we can do this without screwing anything up too bad. And we'll open it up and take a look here. Should have put a little thicker on the bottom, but I ain't pulling it back off. So I'm just going to fill it in here. Look here. Alright. That's it doesn't really need any in here, but I have extra in the tube, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in here. All that extra ain't gonna hurt nothing. And you know, I don't know. This may be something you're supposed to do anyways. I don't know. I used to work on cars for a living, but it was mechanical stuff, not the windows. Alright. Well, that looks good. Grommets on there good. I'll get all the trim on and then we'll get all the trim on and then we'll clean the window here in a minute. There we go. Okay, let me go get a trim piece. And there is a hose for the rear washer fluid that goes through there, but I'm not going to worry about that because it doesn't work anyways, and I don't ever use it, so I don't really see a reason to try to hook it back up, you know. That would help if I line it up, wouldn't it? See all the fun stuff you guys get watching me fight with things. Lining things up. There we go. Let me grab a socket. Be right back. All right. There we go. Yeah, if I used the rear light, or if I used the rear washer fluid, I would fix it, but I don't ever use it. And I've got I gotta find a 10mm nut, 2 of them, to put in here in the middle, because my other ones took off somewhere. I don't know. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. The place I had them wasn't there. We're going to try these and see if they'll work. I'm going to put it. You know, a lot of people give Harbor Freight a bad rap, but sometimes, like, I bought this nut assortment, and sometimes it's pretty good. You know, when you just need 1 or 2, if you can, you know. find the right size. Yeah, that works. Throwing stuff. Of course, it'd be a bigger socket. Why wouldn't it be? But you know, I could edit all this stuff out. But you know, this is the real stuff. This is the stuff you're gonna do when you do stuff like this. I mean, you can't edit out life, you know what I mean? But since the replacement ones I have aren't exactly the same, I'm going to put the replacement ones on the outside that's easier to get to. I'm going to put them on the outside. And the main reason is these have a little washer made on. Dang it. The check ball in my ratchets wore out. These have a little washer on them, so I can back it up with the socket. And I know you can wrap tape around it and do all that, but this is just easier at the moment. Hope you put the right socket back on. See, you can fight me. You can watch me fight with stuff. Probably not the most entertaining, but I would assume it's pretty relatable. And then this has the heated back window, and it did work, so I'm going to hook it back up. I hope it still works when I'm done, but it did work before the window broke. Alright, there's that. Now, got this little wire I got to hook for the light that goes on the trim, so let me go get the trim. There's 2 pieces of it. This is going to be a long video with like 10 minutes of actual doing something. There's that piece. And if it goes along par, I probably put these on in the wrong order. Somebody had made a comment on one of my videos that 2 out of 3 ain't bad. And that's kind of becoming my motto, I think. It's 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Yeah, man. I'm definitely not a trim guy. That's faux shell. That ain't working right, is it? I know you interior guys and girls are probably screaming at me right now. Well, if you just do this, yeah, you're right, I'm sure. There we go. Part 1 of 75. That's not going the way I want it to. Yeah, you guys will do this for a living. I have problems. That's faux shell. You're gonna argue with me the whole time, I can see it. There we go. That was only very painful for all of you to watch. Alright. Let's put the screws in. I've got the light cover, but I'm actually going to do some work on it because the tabs broke on it, so I'm going to do some stuff to get it back the way it's supposed to be. And you know, you do want to take care of your stuff. That's why, you know, this van's still definitely worth fixing the back window. And you know, I use it to get back and forth to work. It's a good van. It's been a good van, and it's always done a really good job. All right, now, well, that part still works. That's good. And then now, I need to get a new wiper for this, but I went and put my ratchet up already, didn't I? Yeah, so this is like all the real life stuff. There we go. Like I said, I have a cover for that. I just got to fix it. It's got a crack in it. But there's all that back on. So, all right. There's the window replaced from where I weed eated it. I know this was kind of a long video for what it was, and it's not really, it was more watching me fight stuff, but hopefully there was a little bit of information in there for you. And I want to thank everybody for watching. Got me, you know, getting close to 160 now, so you know, you can't get to what your goal is without going through all the numbers to get there. So, but I appreciate everybody that subscribed, and you know, if you haven't and you don't mind, if you just like watching real life stuff where, you know, this kind of stuff where I don't do an over amount of editing and I show all the stuff that I struggle with, you know, if you don't mind subscribing, I'd appreciate it. I read all and leave comments. You know, leave comments, good or bad. Just try to leave them family friendly if you would, because we try to do, everything I try to do is something that everybody in the family can watch. So if you would just, you know, keep it along them lines. But, and I don't have a problem with taking critiquing as long as it's done in a good way. So, all right, well, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. See you later. Bye.